Welcome back. In this video, we are going to continue talking about measures of central tendency, and now we are applying those to some real-world situations. A new internet company has 2 employees who are paid $300,000, 5 who are paid $100,000, and 15 who are paid $50,000. Find the mean, median, and mode. So for the mean, we need the sum of all the numbers. There are 2 people who make $300,000. We're going to take a little shortcut here. Instead of writing 300,000 plus 300,000, we're going to do 2 of those plus 5 employees making $100,000 plus 15 employees who are making $50,000. Divided by the total number of employees. So we've got 15 plus 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22. We have 22 employees here. So we've got 2 times 300,000 plus 5 times 100,000 plus 15 times 50,000. And that's a total of $1.85 million divided by the 22 employees, and that is a mean of $84,090.91. So there is the mean. Next is the median. Now, in order to find the median, we have to write these in numerical order. There are 15 employees who make $50,000. So we've got 50K 15 times. See what we've got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 5 more of those. So there are the 15 $50,000 salaries. Next we need 5 $100,000 salaries. And 2 $300,000 salaries. Now, to find the median, we're going to cross off 1 from each end until we find the middle. And it's becoming pretty clear we're settling on $50,000. So the median here is the average of these 2 central numbers, and since they're the same, I know that the median is $50,000. The last one is the mode, and the one that's used most often is also $50,000. Which central tendency would best represent the pay at the company? I would say it's definitely not the mean, because these $300,000 salaries really skew what most people are making. There's only 2 of those, and 15 are paid $50,000. So I would say the median or the mode. And why would I go with that? Because 1 or 2 salaries really skew the mean. So there's a couple salaries, the $300,000 salaries, that skew the mean. If I say the average person there is making $84,000, that's not really quite accurate, because the vast majority are making $50,000. There's a handful making $100,000 and a couple making $300,000. But the majority are making $50,000. That falls in the middle. It also is what's happening most often. So most employees, by far, are making $50,000. So I could say that the mode would also be a pretty good measure of central tendency for the salaries at this company. Given the top 5 different types of countertops for a kitchen, find the mean, median, and mode cost per square foot. So the mean is the sum of all these numbers. So there's 40 plus 60 plus 70 plus 80 plus 10. And that's 260. And there are 5 different numbers there. 260 divided by 5 is 52. So the mean is $52 per square foot. The median, in numerical order, we've got 10, 40, 60, 70, and 80. Cross off one from each end until I get to 60. So the median is $60. And then I would say that since they're all used one time exactly, there is no mode for this data set. Which central tendency best represents the price of countertops? In this case, I would say mean is not bad because there's no real outlier. Now, you could argue that $10 is pretty far from the 20, but it's not a major outlier, so I would still say mean. Median is not bad. They're pretty close. If there was one type here that was $200 per square foot, I would say that would be a pretty big outlier. It's significantly far from the other pieces of data. So this 10, I would say, not really a big outlier. So mean would be a pretty decent measure of central tendency here.